Hello mga friendships! For today's vlog, we are taking you to Liverpool, Liverpool City. Liverpool is internationally known for music and is recognized by Guinness World Records as the world capital city of pop. Probably the most famous group that hailed from the city is the Beatles, one of the most commercially successful and critically acclaimed band in pop music. So yes mga friendships, welcome to Liverpool and we are going to meet the Beatles, the Fab Four. Mga friendships, Liverpool is a maritime city in northwest England where the River Mersey meets the Irish Sea. A key trade and migration port from the 18th to the early 20th centuries. It's also famously the hometown, as I said earlier, of the Beatles. Ferries cruise the waterfront where the iconic mercantile buildings known as the Three Graces, the Royal Liver Building, the Cunard Building, and Port of Liverpool Building. It stands on the Pier Head, where the Beatles, the statue of the Beatles is located. And also mga friendships, Liverpool is a city and metropolitan borough in Merseyside, England. It is the 10th largest English district by population, and its metropolitan area is the 5th largest in the United Kingdom with a population of 2.24 million. As with other large cities, Liverpool is an important cultural center within the United Kingdom, incorporating music, performing arts, museums and art galleries, literature and nightlife amongst others. In 2008, the cultural heritage of the city was celebrated with the city holding the title of European Capital of Culture, during which time a wide range of cultural celebrations took place in the city, including Go, Super Lambananas, and La Princesse. Liverpool has also held the Europe's largest music and poetry event. And mga friendships, we are now at the Mersey Tunnel. This tunnel is the world's largest underwater tunnel that runs beneath the River Mersey for a distance of nearly 3 miles and joins Liverpool with Birkenhead. It took 9 years to build, and it also presented unusual engineering problems later. According to the wonders of world engineering, the Mersey Tunnel is an achievement that represents the concerted energies of thousands of men over a period of years. It is an imperishable record of the labor of workmen who toiled in the bowels of the earth, underneath a fierce tidal river, bearing a large part of the world's shipping. Such colossal engineering undertaking represents more. It represents the realization of the dreams and ambitions of men, of foresight of men who plan for the future and see that those plans are put into action. So mga friendships, we are now at the Pier Head in Liverpool. The Pier Head was the focal point of the river when Liverpool was the second city of the British Empire. The origins date back to the 18th century when the city played a major role in the transatlantic slave trade. So the Pier Head during the 19th and 20th century was the point of departure for millions of migrants from Europe to America and elsewhere. But today, its iconic skyline is dominated by a formal arrangement of early 20th century monumental buildings, the Three Graces, the Royal Liver Building, the Cunard Building, and the Port of Liverpool Building. The head office of the Royal Liver Friendly Society was designed by Aubrey Thomas. It is notable as one of Britain's first multi-story reinforced concrete framed buildings. The clock towers are mounted with two massive copper liver birds. Each is 5.5 meters or 18 feet high. The tail of the two liver birds, the city's signature landmark, relates to the city's maritime heritage. One looks out to watch the city, well, the people of Liverpool, and the other looks out to sea for prosperity. That building is the building, right behind us, mga friendships. This building. I cannot see the birds, but it should be, that building where we're going to go inside. And that square building behind us is the museum.
Yourself.
The other building is called the George Dock or Mersey Tunnel Ventilation Building. It was built from 1931 to 1934. This building is the reminiscent of ancient Egypt. It was designed by Sir Basil Mott and Company to serve the Mersey Road Tunnel. Sculptures created by Edmund C. Thompson with George T. Capstick in black basalt of night and day, symbols of the never-closing Mersey Tunnel. It sits in the niches either side of the west entrance. The relief panels depict construction, civil engineering, decoration, and architecture. These buildings, along with other prominent civic and commercial buildings, form the principal view of the city when approaching by sea, the face that the city projected to the world. And of course, the Beatles statues, a fab new tribute at Pier Head. So one magnificent waterfront, two liverbirds, three graces, and now four icons joining them on Liverpool's stunning Pier Head. On December 4th of December, a brand new statue of the Beatles was unveiled in front of the Cunard building and directly outside the Beatles' story Pier Head site. The sculpture has been donated to the city by the Cavern Club organization and will undoubtedly prove to be a must-visit location for fans across the world. The bronze statue, which weighs 1.2 tons, was unveiled by John Lennon's sister, Julia Baird, and Deputy Mayor of Liverpool, Councillor Anne O'Brien. Julia said, "I am honored to be unveiling this statue in our wonderful city of Liverpool. It stands in loving memory of the best band in the world, the band that leaped from cavern stage to worldwide recognition. The timing reflects the 50 years since the Beatles' final public appearance in Liverpool at the Empire on the 5th of December 1965. I was present." This is what she said. "I was present at that event and I am proud to be at the unveiling." So where we are at right now, mga friendships, is the Pier Head in Liverpool. So the Pier Head, or properly known as George's Pier Head, is a riverside location in the city center of Liverpool, England. It was part of the former Liverpool Maritime Mercantile City UNESCO World Heritage Site, which was inscribed in 2004 but revoked in 2021, as well as collection of landmark buildings, recreational open space, and a number of memorials. The Pier Head was, and for some traffic still is, the landing site of passenger ships traveling to and from the city. This is also where we are going to catch the ferry. It's like a tourist, ferry. It will tour us around the river. So yes, that is for my part 2 of this vlog. So anyway,
What did you say?
the landmark buildings in the Pier Head where the three buildings that I have described earlier, and one of that is the Liverpool Museum, which is that building, that square in the building. That because this open space is quite big, they decided to put some memorials on here. So these are the memorials that were erected in this place. The Titanic Memorial to the engineers who remained at their posts during the sinking of the RMS Titanic. That one there. The Cunard War Memorial, the Alfred Lewis Jones Memorial, the Merchant Navy War Memorials, and there are also several additions to the memorials at the Pier Head. In 2013, the memorial were unveiled to the Second World War Convoy Escort Group Commander, Captain Johnny Walker. So that guy here where the boys were saluting, including me. So that is Captain Johnny Walker, and to the RMS Lancastria, the Chinese Merchant Seamen's Memorial, remembering the Chinese merchant seamen who served and who died for Britain in both world wars, were unveiled in 23rd of January 2006. And we are now right in front of the Museum of Liverpool. The Museum of Liverpool is in Liverpool, England, of course. It tells the story of Liverpool and its people, and it reflects the city's global significance. It opened in 2011 as the newest addition to the National Museums. Liverpool Group, replacing the former Museum of Liverpool Life. The museum is housed in a new purpose-built building on the Man Island site at the Pier Head. So yes, mga friendships, again, for the part 2 of this vlog, we are going to take you inside the Museum of Liverpool. So see you then!